Okay, so my lovelies, my love-olies. Hi, we're going to be reacting to the next section of Milgram. We are going to be reacting to the second half of the first trials that we haven't gotten to. We're just going to react to the songs. I think that would be a lot easier for our time's sake. But I'm very curious about how the characters are going to be, and I think this would help us just experience the songs without preparing necessarily for the characters and how they behave. So it might give us less information, but it might be better for us to focus just on the music trials instead of them possibly manipulating us in dialogue before the trial actually happens. Because I feel like I'm more sympathetic to them before I see the music video than when I listen to the music video on its own. We're gonna go with Mahiru. Mahiru? Oh, wait. Subtitle. This is how to be in love with you. Point watch. I'm kind of like trying to notice the little details in this. Going on a date and everything. Huh. Corpse revive. Huh? Oh, it's a drink? She gets like a cute haircut and everything. So just a bunch of normal girl stuff when you are like in love with someone and you're in a relationship or you're going out on dates. Ooh, the nails are so pretty. Can I say I'm always in love with the like arted style like over an actual like picture or like the background looking like it's a picture is crazy. Wait, I need to check that out real quick. What did she see? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, the reason why I was like, wait a second, is because usually when there's like, when we know that there's a murder, right? I always look at this. Also, what the fuck? Is this her foot? Huh? Usually when there's murder and there's a food portion of the video, this might be really fucked up, but I always go, did she like Hannibal Lecter this and just cut him up, you know? Technically speaking, we don't know if it's the guy that, you know, she's seeing that she murdered. It could be like a jealous girl or something like that, you know, or like a girl that is getting too close with the person that she likes. We also still don't know this information. But we don't actually know what happened. It looks like this is just her, you know, being like, "Oh, I'm in love. This is what you do when you're in love. This is everything that like I would do for him," right? There's a little bit of a leaf motif, or not a leaf, feather motif, which I think this is adorable. But it makes me wonder, right? She wakes up from a nap and sees this leaf fall down, and it's like probably like the last leaf, like the last like breath of his or something like that, and then she looks like she's terrified. How would I vote for her? Okay, listen, it looks like either she doesn't like, I can't say the same thing for every single character, but it feels like it's either like she didn't know what she was doing, it was a jealous rage, right? Or it was a genuine accident and she got blamed for it. All right, maybe they were so close and like maybe he stayed over at her house, right? Because she wakes up, she wonders what happened, and she looks over and she's like shocked, right? So it's either she doesn't know, or she doesn't know what she had done, or she's being framed for this, and I just don't know what it is. I literally don't know which one it is. Would I vote her as guilty, or would I vote her as, I guess, innocent? I want to vote her as innocent, but my gut feeling says she's guilty. Anytime there's like a really cutesy like visual, I think that they're lying, which is stupid. But I like, if it's ever sweet, I think that they're guilty. I want to say that it feels like she's being framed for this, so I don't actually know. There's just not enough information. The gut feeling is to say that she's guilty. The gut feeling is to say every single person is guilty, except maybe the kid. We'll see about that. But every single person, I would say, is completely guilty. That's the best way to go through this trial. The first trial is say everyone is guilty regardless of how you feel about it, and then see what the reaction response is in the second trial. But okay, let's go to this one, which is Kazui half. Okay, you know, this one does feel like his kind of song. He wants their heart to change? Listen, a lot of the older men in this, like, in this series make me feel like they're puppies, which again is the whole cutie thing. I don't know if that's a good idea. It'd be really funny if they're all actually connected to one another and they killed each other, you know? Which doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean? Very Phantom of the Opera. I do love this kind of style. Not just the song, but also the visuals. Isn't he also one of the ones that wanted to, like, off himself? He's like, just let me die. Does he want to die specifically because of the fact that his love doesn't love him anymore? His wife doesn't love him anymore? Out of bounds. Okay, when they say out of bounds for love, that typically means an affair of some sort. Is this, wait, is the girl at the bar the same girl that's at home, quote unquote? Aww. Do I see red on his okay. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry. Hold on, I have to do this. Wait a second. Why does he look like Miles Edgeworth here? Why is he just Miles Edgeworth here? This is just Miles Edgeworth. Oh my god. I love this song. This is probably my favorite song out of the entire list thus far. Oh, a vase? That's not blood on the vase because that's too clean, so it's a red vase. It sounds like his marriage fell apart. And I wonder, right? There's like this kind of like idea that it's like, you know, you like die young to be like a hero or you live long enough to be a villain kind of ordeal, right? This might sound stupid, but I wonder if it's the kind of idea where it's like, we're no longer happy. I would rather you die so I can still see you as a good person rather than, and like the one I loved, rather than for you to continue going on without being, with you essentially like losing your love for me and like being a different person. I wonder if that's the case, but it seemed like he was very much in love with this girl and she felt the same at some point. So this is his normal wife. I am wondering if this is the same girl or not. Cuz you can make an argument that like her hair is a little bit darker here even with the light shining on like on her, while this hair is very very much lighter. Let's see. Where was it when she okay, so she slumped over here. And also she has more of a facial distinction, right? She has more of a facial ah! She doesn't have the wedding band. She doesn't have her wedding band here. That's a keynote. So is it possible that I wonder if it's possible that this is about him like falling in love with another woman because his actual wife showcasing that she loves him anymore. There's a big distance, whether it be because of the affair, because it looks like it's an affair now. Now it definitely looks like it's an affair. Whether it be it's because he's having an affair and she knows it, or it's she's so distant that he like fell in love with another woman. Oh, also these images in the background are definitely telling of something that I'm just not perceiving yet. Hold on. He feels like he's in an empty relationship. Yeah, it feels like he's in an empty relationship. But the thing is, right, is it could be either way. It could genuinely be either way, where it's because of the fact that he had an affair, that the relationship is empty, but they're still kind of staying there. Or it's because maybe like he can't get this girl that he's trying to have an affair with. Or again, it's because he's in an empty relationship that he is having this affair and he's falling in love with this new girl. I don't know. Hold on. I need to see what is the background, because there's something clearly happening. Him looking at this, the green apple, right? Isn't there's something, I don't know if there's something in particular about green apples, but there is like the apple of my eye argument. He's holding onto the apple. He's about to eat the apple. He's clearly seeing this girl on like a balcony, which is what I'm kind of wondering whether or not maybe it's like something he like pushed her off the balcony. Or I don't think she jumped. I think he pushed her off, if it is something like that. It looks like there's some form of like, I don't know if this is the person. It looks like it might be like the figure here and him like, I think it's him. I think it's him like having his hand outstretched to her. Blur. And then she's no longer there. It looks like he pushed her off the balcony. And it's definitely the first girl, because that's the ponytail. He pushed his wife off the balcony to potentially go to happiness with this new girl, this new affair. Oh my god, the different theories you can make with this one is interesting, but I do like the song. I do like the song a lot. This one has a lot more give. He's guilty. He's guilty. It doesn't, even if he's in an empty relationship, it doesn't matter. You're cheating. You break off the relationship. You don't kill your wife. You don't kill your wife for this. I don't know if it was talked about when you watch the first 5 videos, but their murders aren't always direct and hands-on. So I'm fairly certain a lot of my community actually, also hi Runaway, a lot of my community members actually do not really know this series as well, so we're all going through this blind. Their murders aren't always direct or hands-on. Interesting. See, to be fair, the first 5 videos, I kept looking and I kept giving more excuses than I probably should have. So I feel like I'm trying to be a little bit more strict now because of the fact that I feel like I gave a lot more lenience, saying, oh, maybe they were framed of murder. Oh, maybe they were like, you know, they had a psychosis, like a psychotic breakdown. Maybe like, you know, this. I definitely understand that some of them probably aren't direct. I feel like this is direct. I don't think she killed herself. Well, to be fair, I guess, actually, you know what? I guess technically speaking, they don't emphasize that a murder has to be direct and hands-on, like you're saying. So maybe it's like, this is the understanding that he killed her by having this affair, and she killed herself. She killed herself, but it's his fault, so he's being claimed as a murderer? I guess? That could also be the case. He could also be stated that he's the murderer because of his affair with this bar woman, right? That his wife killed herself. Yeah, maybe. He's guilty. He killed his wife and found his potential affair partner was not interested in him as well as he thought, so he's left with nothing. My theory. I believe in that. I definitely believe in that. I definitely believe that for sure. This user has been abducted for knowing too much. I feel it. I feel potentially it's either he killed his wife directly or indirectly. Like in the end, he killed his wife, right? His affair partner wasn't interested in him, right? He just felt it's like the first love kind of thing where it's like you're kind of like, oh, you know, you're in love with them. Also, my thingy is not showing. Oopsies. But I could definitely see that it could be either. I could definitely see it being either. I don't know. I'm curious. I would say guilty. I say guilty. In the end, regardless if he started the affair or the affair came afterwards, he should have gotten divorced, right? To be fair, it could have been like they already got divorced, but they live in the same house. They still live in the same like place, so it doesn't feel like they got divorced, right? It could be argued that like, oh, of course, but he's wearing his wedding ring, but you know, some people still wear their wedding ring even then. Also, hold on, if he's having like it doesn't feel like he's having like a full affair, right? It might just be me. I'm yapping about this a lot more than I anticipated, but it doesn't feel like he might be fully like having this affair because he has his wedding ring on. Wouldn't most, like, maybe this is just me, wouldn't most affair partners remove the wedding ring if he's trying to get together with this girl, right? Wait. What if? Okay. Another bold theory. What if he actually did not have an affair? What if he didn't have an affair? He, like, this girl slumped against him, you know, like she's drunk and he's like bringing her back. He thought like she was just good company, not actually an affair. Maybe it's probably as close to an emotional affair, but maybe like he was like, oh, you know, I don't kind of want, like, I'm a gentleman, I don't want to leave you here, I'm gonna like, you know, bring you to a cab or something like that. Someone takes a picture, sends it to his wife, and then he, like, the wife thinks he's cheating, but he's never cheated, he's only in love with her, and she kills herself because of it. His wife's been cheating and he learned. She became every other woman you find at the That's crazy. There's too many different theories. There's way too many theories, because the thing is, it's like, I would assume that most people who are cheating would not wear their wedding ring so openly. Then again, there's a lot of people who don't care if there's a wedding ring and will still like get together. But that's a more on them and not on, you know, you know. His wife's been cheating. He learned she became every other woman you can find at the bar, which is why he still wears his ring and hers is off. Potentially. But again, I'm not sure if this is her. But it is potentially. And then maybe because he finds out, or not because he finds out, because she finds out he knew she's ashamed and she kills her. Oh my god. Maybe. Oh, there's too many questions. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So I still think for the time being, we don't have enough information to know whether it's actually her who started it. So for the time being, it leads towards him. I will still say guilty. Right? I'm betting on that theory for him. I could see that. I'm betting on the idea that he's having an affair. I'm betting on the idea that he's having an affair, or he's not having an affair, but his wife thinks he's having an affair. But in both scenarios, his wife believes he's having an affair, and then she killed herself. That's what I'm believing. But I don't know. We'll see. Amane magic. Let's watch Amane magic. Which, by the way, can I say, very, very, very off-topic note. This is what I want to name my child, actually. This is the name I do actually really like. I love this name since I was a kid. I want to name my child to this. So this is going to feel really weird for me. I love the outfit. Very cutesy. Very idle. Wait, is she the 12-year-old? Or like is she the kindergartner? Sorry, it just clicked on me for a second. Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, this is the kindergartner. You know what I'm kind of realizing? I might actually know what this one is. I think Barry showed me this one like a long time ago. Yeah. I think I know this. Pray for it to get better. It's she's healing them without prayer. Oh. Very magical girl. So cute. I'm trying to avoid saying much because I feel like I do actually know what this one is. Or at least I was explained this one. I think so. Okay, so let me explain. Oh god. Oh god, girly. Oh god, girly. Okay. So also, another point to bring up in case about the guilty slash innocent thing, it's a mistranslation. It's actually forgive or not forgive. Yeah, no, don't trust me. We've been utilizing that understanding. We'll still say that it's guilty and innocent, but we've also realized that like it's not that like they're all guilty. They all committed a murder, right? Like there's a murder that had happened, right? So they're all considered guilty. The record of us choosing is based off of whether we want to forgive them for their actions or not. And yeah, like we're still saying guilty or innocent just because it's like kind of easier to like understand it. But forgive or not forgiven is definitely like, or forgive or not forgive is definitely the most accurate translation of saying it. All right, guys. I think I could be completely wrong because I don't remember these visuals. I don't remember these visuals at all. But I remember the way that the story was told, right? So hold this with a grain of salt. I could be thinking about something completely different. But it's this girl who's like who is working on this TV show with a bunch of these like quote cast members, right? And it's a matter of teaching like good things regarding like prayer and like it's just like, you know, it's kind of like almost like Christian values because it's also and it's making them money, right? It's got something somewhere around that like range of like, you know, singing, chorus preaching, all that kind of stuff, right? But then, you know, she's kind of getting abused in the background of it because of the fact that like she's doing things that are not quote unquote Christian worthy because like, you know, she's taking care of this creature who clearly has a concussion, or like this person who clearly has a concussion, but like she's not, you know, she's not following like this whole prayer situation where it's like, oh, you know, you have to like praying will help them, not you know, not actual medical things. Some, you know, some people are very like medicine is not a good thing, etc. But like, you know, when they catch her doing whatever, right, she gets punished constantly even though she's like a kindergartner, until she's kind of like at the point where she's just kind of, you know, oh, she'll just go through it, she'll just, you know, do whatever like to make sure that, you know, everyone's happy and they're not gonna hurt her. They're gonna keep forgiving her, keep forgiving her, that sort of ordeal. And this is an entire like kids show. It's an entire kids show. But see, here's the thing, right? Here's how you know that this is messed up, right? This cat is no longer here. Or like this creature is no longer here in this lineup anymore. Like they're not there. After she saved them, she gets punished. And it's like God, please let me be worthy because I don't want to be in pain anymore. This creature's no longer here anymore. So like they threw him away. Or I don't think she killed the creature. I think she killed one of these adults, right? She probably had to, but like it's this whole messed up situation where she's kind of put into this like this thing. What is in her eyes? It's like a cult thing, right? It's like an occult thing, or like not a cult thing. This is probably the creature, right? This is probably, it's the same color as like this cat, but I don't see this as the same shape. I'm not sure what's specifically in her eyes. But wait. Hold on. No, it's not like any of the characters like designs or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm just not trying to backseat. You're all good. You're all good. But I'm interested. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. I legitimately do not care what anyone says. Even if like I didn't have that mental, or I didn't have this information. And also, again, I could be completely wrong. My theory isn't entirely like sound anyways, because this has been like years since I was told this. And it could have been a completely different like series. But I don't care what anyone says. A kindergartner is not guilty. I do not care what anyone says. A kindergartner is not guilty unless there is like there has to be like way more probable cause than this. It absolutely is this. Yeah, this is a culty church thing. This is absolutely a culty church thing. I don't care if you broke your elbow. That's crazy, a star. Unless it's an Ace Attorney court, then they can be arrested. I mean, they could be arrested. I mean, technically, this girl is arrested. She's literally being put on trial for a murder, even though she's 12. Or, like, she's, like, yeah, like, 12, right? Or, no, she's a kindergartner. She's, like, 5 or something. I don't know. But the thing is, right? No matter what, I will always say that she's innocent. I do not care. She's forgiven, right? There is very, very few circumstances where someone that young would actually be like hard guilty. And there's actual psychopathic behavior, right? She's not demonstrating that right now, and I don't think she would demonstrate that in the future anyways. So yeah, no. She's like the one that I will hands down, I don't care, she's innocent no matter what. This one's the one that keeps getting recommended in my feed. Mikoto. This one keeps getting recommended. I've been avoiding it because I don't want to watch it, obviously, without it being on stream. This one keeps getting recommended to me. I don't want to do it. Yeah, she's 12, but yeah, your point still. Oh, okay. So yeah, she's 12. Still same situation. I don't care. Like, she's innocent. This keeps getting put on my feed. I wonder if it's because the song's good or just because I was watching Milgram. But I don't like the way they look. As in, like, I feel like they're, like, that psychotic behavior. So we'll see. See, this looks like psychotic behavior. I just realized you guys can't see it. Love that. I love when I click on OBS and it doesn't like showing the stream. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's actually watch this. Grim's gonna have a field day watching this recording and going, what the heck's going on? Anyways. Psychopath behavior. I'm just saying. It's like yandere behavior. This is not my kind of music. Oh. Why do I want to just say guilty? This switch up is crazy, by the way. The truth will reveal it soon as you look at a... Okay. Tarot cards? Oh my god. And then he's taking a shower. That's crazy. This seems like a split personality situation. Could be. You know what this reminds me of, actually? I'll explain this afterwards. The death card. Yeah, that should be the death card. Also the Jabberwock card. I'm already the fake one. Yeah, possibly, definitely split personality here. Oh. The breathing in the ears is crazy. Oh dear God, not the Red Bull. Ah, the fidgeting is oh, the blank stare and fidgeting is definitely a oh, haha, I didn't kill them, haha, you know, vibe. Is that the puppet card? Oh, wait, oh, what card is that? What tarot card is that? I don't know enough cards. This is where I should bring Indy and be like, Indy. The death card. Or the Reaper card? Anyways. Oh, we're just gonna get slung. Okay. Can I say, you know what this reminds me of? This is so stupid. This specific part, right? This specific part gives me like... You guys are gonna hate me. This specific part gives me like Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. And when I say Yu-Gi-Oh vibes, I specifically mean like this whole like like Yugi and Yami situation where it's like, you know, the light and dark, and then it's like one dude is trying to do good and he gets actually not probably Yami Yugi, it's probably but specifically Ryu and Bakura, where it's like Bakura is just going out and killing people left and right, and then Ryu's like, why? I don't have control over my body. That's probably the better explanation of it. Can't believe our comfy cozy elf VTuber got decked by a split personality anime boy. Listen, if it's Bakura, I don't care if it was a split personality anime boy. This guy holds, like, pushes away. When he's fully in control, he's blonde. When the other guy is in control, he's brunette. Slash J. I was gonna say, yeah, technically it doesn't feel like there's any difference regarding his hairstyle, right? It's still dark with what's it called? It's still dark, like the same hairstyle. I was thinking if there was an actual visual change in what he does, but this is probably the best way to see the difference. It's just there's no actual visual difference, not really. Ryu is Bakura's given name. The other personality is just the nameless bandit. I know how the show is, but I'm talking about Yami Bakura and Ryu. Ryu, aka Light, and then Yami Bakura. I know he's the nameless bandit, but also I didn't want to spoil it in case people didn't actually know that part. I know it's like a 20+ year series. I always still say that because I know there are people who haven't watched it and I want to watch it with them. But let me think about this. I think he's holding a baseball bat. He has his beanie and everything. You know what it kind of does give me? It gives me Persona 3 vibes. Because it's like every single time they showcase the dark like sky and the moon and everything, and then he's just hitting people with a bat. This is definitely giving me like Persona 3 vibes. Oh, you know what? This should have been, hey guys, he's just a Persona fan. Like, he's just a Persona fan, guys. That's it. Like, he's not actually bad. He's not actually bad. That's crazy. But, no, I think he's guilty. Even if it's a split personality in this situation, he knows enough about the split personality that he should be able to try and do something. I don't know, turn himself in, but he's not doing it. And whether it be because he's kind of being held, it seems like he's being held hostage in his own mind. It's constant where he's being held hostage in his own mind, right? I don't know. There's something regarding it, but either way, it's very clear that like he may not be the one doing it, but his other personality seems to definitely be the one in control. So, Oka, my friend, persona users shoot themselves, not others. He's a fake fan. But look, I'm not saying that he was shooting others. He was using a baseball bat. He didn't shoot someone. He was using a baseball bat. He was shooting himself though. See? He was shooting himself, and his weapon is a baseball bat. Like, he's not a fake fan. He's not a fake fan. I'm telling you, like, guys, you gotta understand. I vote him as a guilty. He's not forgiven. He's not forgiven. Imagine if that entire thing is an actual, like, imagine that the entire thing was actually a Persona reference. I know it's not, but, like, that would be really funny. That would be really, really, really funny. Okay, this should be the last one. This is the last one of the first trial. So let's go through this one and see what we get. I do like her design the most. She's the more, like, tomboy design. That's a map behind her. Oh, okay. She's a detective? Oh. Funeral house? I wonder if she's, like, trying to investigate who killed this person. Her design's so pretty. It looks like politicians. A lot of those are, like, politician images. Ooh. We're gonna have to slow-mo that later. It's like she's fighting against the wolves, or she's fighting with the wolves. No, with her fangs, she's fighting with them. Does she kill the person she thinks killed the other person? No, she's just beating them up. Her voice is, like, my favorite. I do love her voice a lot. She was given information that this person would be here. Oh! Forgiven. Forgiven. I'm too easy when it comes to forgiven. Saying innocent. But I guess maybe it's to be fair, she doesn't know if he's, like, the right person. Could possibly be the case. She doesn't actually know if he's the right person. Oh my god. But him taking another girl over, to this area, definitely could be. Oh, it's raining. I mean, she definitely killed. She definitely killed them. Like that's not saying anything. She definitely killed them. But funeral home, he's hitting someone with a hammer. Oh dear god. Oh. No, yeah, that's okay. Sorry, I was like, is her hand, is her arm cut off and bandaged, or is her arm tied behind her back, or not tied, like duct taped behind her back? I think her arms are duct taped behind her back, and that's her elbow rather than her limb. Yeah, if he's been, it doesn't even matter if this is the right person. He was planning to do this. He was definitely planning to do this. There's no way. So hold on. There's the sequence of events that happened. Where? Here, probably? Okay. Yeah. She's trying to find who killed this girl, right? And it's you know, especially like in a lot of locations, right? In a lot of locations, including the US, right? There's a lot of corruption up at the top where it's like, oh, you know, this poor girl was harmed, right? And obviously it's like they're gonna be like, oh, this poor girl, this is, but they're not gonna know, or they're not gonna find out who actually killed her or who hurt her or anything like that. They don't care. People don't care. And if like it is someone who's very high up in the ladder, all they have to do is be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I won't do it again, and then they'll get off scot-free. Even if they would committed a heinous crime, it doesn't really matter, right? So it is kind of interesting to see how this kind of proceeds. It is shocking, not really, that, like, you know, justice is not done to someone who was quite literally kidnapped and beat to death. So, you know, this is vigilante work. Innocent. She's forgiven. Thumbs up. What do you want me to say? Like, this is a justified situation. This is absolutely justified. Thumbs up, you know? What's the information that we have? I don't want to look at hold on. I don't want to look at the comments, because usually the comments typically hold like, you know, spoilers for the next ones. But so let's think about this real quick. So we ended last time on Cheeto. So Mahiru, I have a gut feeling she's guilty. I have a gut feeling she's guilty. Her visual doesn't show that she's guilty. I have a gut feeling she's guilty. Kazui, I think he's guilty. I think he's guilty, even if I don't know the circumstances. There's too many different versions of how he could potentially be guilty. I think he's guilty. Amane, she's innocent. She's innocent. She's 12. She's innocent. There. Mikoto, guilty. I don't know. There's just something. There's too much things going on with this split personality boy. Guilty. Kotoko, innocent. Send her free. That's my point. That's my thoughts. That's my whole thoughts and situation. Not theirs. Anyways, yeah, I think that's a relatively good point for us to go through. That's all of the first trial. We'll go through all of the second trial next week. With the understanding of what we had chosen, and see where our choices may have differed from the general public. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good way for us to call it. But also, I think that this is a good lineup of variety. I think all of the first trials have been relatively well done. There's a lot of these songs that is going to be on my playlist, and I know that the second songs are going to get better and better and better, you know? There is a video telling you the results and how that affected the relationships between one another. Oh, wait. Lily, can I watch that right now? Do we have that video? Or wait, is it better to watch this right now, or is it better to watch it after the second trials? Watch it right now. There's one for each trial. Oh, this one? There's one for each trial. It'll tell you the results and the actions of each character. Oh, okay, hold on. Before we finish this video, I do want to see what is the results of the first trial. I do want to see what the results of the first trial are. So, okay, hold on. I'm going to pause it real quick. This is 11 minutes. We're going a little over time. I'm writing down what I specifically said for each of them so that I can see this easier, because I'm still learning the names, right? I want to see whether or not people believe the same thing I did. Before we watch this, as a reminder, the way that I voted and chat voted is different, right? Haruka, I voted guilty. Yuno, I voted innocent. Futa, I voted innocent. Mew, I voted guilty. Shido, I voted guilty. Mahiru, I voted guilty. Kazui, I voted guilty. Amane, I voted innocent. Mikoto, I voted guilty. And Kotoko, I voted innocent. Again, it's not that they're actually innocent. They had some hand in a murder, right? But it's the I would forgive them comparatively to the others, right? Oh, you're in for a shocker? Oh, no. So let's see. Let us see. I want to see what this is.
Yeah.
I want all of them to be fair, I believe wholeheartedly that every single one of them should be voted guilty for the first trial. If you want to find out whether or not they're actually guilty or not within the first trial, you vote every single person guilty, and then you see the reaction for how they behave after the first trial, and then you make your proper vote during the second trial, see whether or not that has affected anything, and then the third trial is where you make your final, an actual gut feeling with all the information you've been given. Everyone should be voted guilty. Everyone should be voted guilty.
それぞれに下した許す許さないの判決に応じて囚人には処置を下した。許した囚人に対しては思想の自由を。
Sorry, they all should be considered not forgiven. Let's put it that way. They should all be considered not forgiven.
わかりやすく言うと、一審終了期間から今まで許したやつは自由にのびのび過ごして、許さなかったやつは窮屈に過ごしてもらったって感じ。あ？なんでそんなことをするかって？奴らは人殺しだ。そして奴らは人生の結果として人殺しを行ったが、それは各々の持つ思想や環境の行き着く先だ。ミルグラムはそれらを肯定し否定し、段階的にお前の判断が正しいか確かめるんだよ。よって、それぞれの思想の肯定否定により囚人の行動は変わる。それにより、監獄内の状況は変化している。今までのようなお前と囚人の関係だけではない。囚人同士の関係も大いにこじれてるね。それがミルグラム第2審さ。
Okay.
さあ、そんな感じでお前が下した判決が招いた出来事を説明しようか。
Okay.
囚人番号1番、桜井遥。お前が許したことにより、奴の思想は肯定された。
Innocent!
奴は自己肯定感の向上、非支配欲求の
It furthered his self-affirmation and unlocked his desire to wait, what? Hold on. His Sorry. What unlocked his desire to be dominated? Audible blinking. The result, he formed a codependence with yeah. He formed a codependency with Mu.
まあ簡単に言うと自分の行いが受け入れられて調子
He's
に
getting
乗ってて
carried away.
4番とイチャイチャしてる
Doing the lovey-dovey
囚人番号2番貸木優乃お前が許したことにより
Innocent. Was everyone voted innocent? I guess technically, right? You could also vote every single person as innocent and it would be the same situation. If you vote everyone innocent and you see the way that they react, that could also change the way they drastically get put into trial 2, right? If you vote everyone innocent in the first trial, then you vote everyone guilty in the second trial. That might give information too. That's crazy! Oh my god. Also, we're going to do a 3-minute ad break, by the way, right now, because the ad break is going to hit anyways, unfortunately. I won't be able to really snooze it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the 3-minute ad break right now. If you guys don't want to deal with the ad break, hey, listen, Prime is free. You guys can actually subscribe with Prime and you would be ad-freed. Or I would like for you guys to take a moment to just stand up, get some water, get some food, stretch, because I know a lot of us have been sitting on our butts this entire time. So please take it easy on yourself, and make sure you take it easy. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss out on anything. I am literally not going to touch the video, so you're fine. I'm not gonna start this video until we come back from the ad break. So thumbs up, okay? So we're gonna run the 3-minute ad break right now, okay? Milgram has an actual voting as the song is released. I know. Don't listen, chat. Tier 3 subs only. No, that's crazy, Freeman. That is crazy. Okay, we do that, and then I sit up. I have my food. But I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch it because one, I don't have gloves, and two, I don't have gloves, and two, what's it called? I don't have the ability to do this. I didn't know. But yeah, after we watch this video, we are gonna do the actual co-working part of the stream, as a note. We will do the co-working part of the stream. It probably won't be long anyways. I am planning to end stream at 8, so we'll try our best to work with that as much as we can. But I want to see how well we can go through with the co-working side of things. Also, guys, if you guys have any like thoughts on how to upgrade this overlay in any way, let me know. Right now, I have like the daily coin is going to like appear in like this corner or so. Probably like the daily coin is gonna like appear somewhere. I kind of want to have it where this will appear randomly anywhere, but I'm not too sure. I am not too sure currently, but the daily coin will appear somewhere. I just haven't figured that out. We're gonna have a new alert system. I just haven't worked it out yet because it is gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, make sure you guys go grab your daily coin, by the way. So it is a thing. It is definitely a thing. And yeah, we'll see how well that goes. Also, I hope you guys have been enjoying the new captions and everything. I know that a lot of people, especially with the way I talk, it is very, very tough to know what exactly I'm saying. And the captions aren't 100% accurate, of course, right? My own accent does kind of like go ahead and just kind of mess things up word-wise. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, especially when I say LadyOka, because it just autocorrects it to LadyOka, you know? When we switched from leaves yesterday, and so we're working towards the new guild stuff right now. So you guys are getting a daily coin instead of a daily leaf, which the daily leaf has been in my community since we've had the daily leaf in my community since pretty much the start of me streaming. Or, yeah, more or less since the start of me streaming, because even within the first few months of me streaming, I had created the daily leaf system. Funny enough, so when I made the original daily leaf system, right? When I made the first original daily leaf system, it was very funny because I followed this one guide that there's this one girl who made this guide for Mix It Up to have her like this daily leaf system, and I met her at the TwitchCon party last year, and I was like, why does your name sound familiar? Oh my god. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember you. It was like I followed your guide. Like it was crazy. It was just like it was just a, what's it called, a sudden thing, but I thought it was so cute. I thought it was so cute. But anyways, okay, so let's continue on with this. Innocent is crazy. Well, I mean, I did say that she's innocent. Turn her back on social interaction. Seems like she's even tempted us towards the Milgram itself. That's the real, you know, you could say. Huh. Cold and logical. Well, practical and unromantic. Getting her to interact is going to be a heavy lift. So us saying that she's innocent actually kind of possibly messed it up. Ew. Stop. Futa. He's considered guilty. Damn, I put him as innocent. That's a jackalope, by the way. That's not a rabbit. Look, the horns. Don't call him a rabbit. He'll cry. Because he was found guilty, he's tormented and engulfed with anxiety.
学学のブルブルだな、おもろ。まあ、こいつに関してはそれよりも大変なことがあるな。
His was the one that was like the most like 50-50 for me.
フータはコトコに襲撃されたぜ。
Huh? Oh, also it just told us what it told us information. We found Kotoko innocent. Yeah, hold up. Both of these are vigilante type characters, right? Because that's the reason why I had voted Futa as innocent, because he was considered a vigilante character because the way it seemed like, at the very least, our theories was that he went into this dude's house that he went to this dude's house who was harassing this woman and he killed her, or he killed him, right? Although there was a question mark of whether he killed the girl instead. And she did the exact same thing. She went and killed a dude who harmed a girl, right? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. He hit her? Oh, no. No. He didn't hit her. She hit him. Oh. Did he kill the girl? I wonder, did he kill the girl instead of the guy? We did have that question mark on that. But she attacked him. Thanks to you judging Kazui. Okay, so Kazui, this is the guy who was married. This is the guy who had the affair. Thanks to you judging prisoner Kazui as innocent, Futa was protected, albeit just barely. He protected him. Just barely. His life is not in real danger, but well, with his judgment and all, I'd say he's a mess, body and soul. Ugh. She was innocent, dude. All of my predictions are more or less like swapped. This is crazy. She's innocent. Because she was found innocent, she's gone back to her real innate. Okay.
それが囚人番号1番はるかと結びついたってわけだな。需要と供給
Supply and demand?
どれまあ、俺様先約がいる女に興味ないし、どうでもいいけどね。
My God.
囚人番号5番、桐崎指導。お前が許したことにより、や。
What am I looking at? What do you mean he's innocent? He's innocent because of the fact that he was trying to save someone by removing the parts of other people? What do you mean? Oh, I'm so interested in how exactly. Well, again, this is like probably the same situation like Alien Stage, right? It like depending on how like you can appeal yourself, you could be deemed innocent or guilty. Oh, wow.
He
doubt his own existence? He didn't want to be found innocent. Oh, that is also interesting. It might be because, you know, he said he didn't want to be found innocent, so we're seeing what happens to him if we find him innocent.
しかし、奴は肯定され、身体的な自由が確保されていることで、
He was provided medical care.
負傷したフータ、マヒルの
He was the one who treated Futa and Mahiru.
行動だ。特にマヒルはこいつがいなきゃ死んでたな。
She'd be dead without him.
皮肉にも生きたくないこいつが生きているせいで死ななくて済んでいる奴がいる。混乱してんだろうな。ウケる。囚人番号6番、椎名真昼。お前が
Oh, she's injured. And she's guilty. She is the one that we started this with. So she's the one who's very lovey-dovey.
奴の思想は否定された。許されなかったことにより、奴は自身の存在意義を失っている。意気消沈っぷりが凄まじいね。
Deduction.
やれやれ。 あとは見ての通り。
She's just battered from Kotoko's attack. Did Kotoko attack everyone who was found guilty?
指導の治療がなきゃ完璧に死んでる。ロストだ。これ以上なんかありゃ間違いなく死ぬ。どうするかはお前次第だがな。囚人番号7番、向原和井。お前が許したことにより、奴の思想は肯定された。許されたことにより、奴の変化は、表面上はわからんな。あんまり変わらんように見えるがね。
Maybe it hasn't reached him on the inside.
しかし、こいつは身体的な自由が確保されていることで、コトコの襲撃からフータを守護できたわけだ。
Yeah, he stopped Futa from getting hurt. I wonder if there was a reason, or if I wonder if there was any reason why he didn't protect Mahiru either.
なんでマヒルじゃなかったのかね。
Yeah, why exactly? Why not Mahiru? Like, no, not because she's a looker, but usually, and especially because he was married, right? Why wouldn't he protect the girl? I guess. Also, realistically, out of the two of them, Mahiru does look more frail compared to Futa. Futa was in a fight. He was battered. Like, interesting. Okay.
囚人番号8番、百瀬Amane。お前が許さなかった。
Guys, I'm going crazy. I'm actually going crazy. What? Huh? What? Why are you putting the 12-year-old as guilty?
ことにより、奴の思想は否定された。許されなかったことにより、やべえ、これお前、虎の尾を踏んだんじゃねえか？
Not the kitsune tails?
あまねではないな。もっと大きな何かを引きずり出したぞ。あと特筆すべきは指導を完全に。
Shido. He's the doctor.
敵視しているな。おそらくあいつの行為がAmaneにとっての地雷だったんだろうよ。まあ、俺様は大抵予想がついてるが、それをやめさせるかどうかもお前次第だ。
Okay.
囚人番号9番、茅野Mikoto。お前が許さなかったことにより、奴の思想は否定された。
Mikoto was guilty, yeah.
なんだが、異常事態だ。ミルグラムによる拘束が奴には通用し
Because
な
he's
かっ
already
た。
controlled.
つまり、奴はモノ本の多重人格者ってわけ。
Yep.
わかんない？ミルグラムが囚人として連れてきたのはあくまで主人格の茅野Mikoto。ミルグラムは別人格の魂を正規の囚人としてカウントできず、
Has not been able
本
to
来与えるべき制
administer
限
the
を付
proper
与できてい
punishment
な
as
い。
it should have been. Or it should have.
なんだよ、あんま責めんなよ。長いことやってるけどこんなの初めてってやつだし。
He's the only one confirmed to have a
俺
split
様たちの
personality
てんやわん
then.
やさ。ま、今後のサービスの改善の参考にさせてもらうわ。よってやつはこの期間全くの違い方権。
From the rules
襲撃
unchanged.
に来たコトコと大立ち回り、
Kotoko
互
attacked
角の
him.
勝負
They
を
had
して
a real dog
全く
fight.
の無傷だった。今は暴れてすっきりしたのか主人格みたいだぜ。やれやれ。
Oh.
囚人番号10番、譲り派コトコ。お前が許したことにより、奴の思想は肯定された。思想肯定により、つうかお前の共闘宣言により、奴はこの期間でお前が許さなかった囚人の襲
She
撃を行った。
became, yeah.
大公社のつもりのようだぜ。
She's acting as the vigilante here.
コトコに襲撃されたのは3人。
Three people.
囚人番号9番、茅野Mikoto。互角の戦いを繰り広げ引き分け。次に囚人番号6番、椎名Mahiru。
She'd be dead without Shido.
指導がいなきゃ死んでたな。最後に囚人番号3番、梶山風太。Kazuiに守られて軽傷だ。お前が許さなかったやつの上
The
から
worst
順に
the worst
3
three
人
of
ってとこ
those
か
you
ね。
found guilty, huh?
Mikoto とKazuiとの連続戦闘で消費したか、
Back-to-back
あるいは
fights.
この期間
Maybe
では
attacking
3
three is
人
the
が
maximum
限界か。
possible in this time frame.
どっちにしろとんでもない囚人だ。
Oh.
もちろんミルグラムやってりゃ今までも囚人同士の人情沙汰は珍しくないんだが、ここまで思想的でアグレッシブなやつは見たことがないね。
He beat up S. Also, I accidentally clicked on. I just clicked on something off. For context, he beat up S in his interrogation, and S was saved by Kotoko. Who is he? As in, Mikoto?
いやいや、お前らカヤのMikotoと引き悪すぎだな。あるいは良すぎなのかな。
Maybe it's too good to be true.
さて、
Oh, okay, okay.
以上が
He tried to beat up, he beat up S, and S
ちなみ
will say,
に、お前
okay.
が起きてからは囚人同士の
The
戦闘
fighting
は
between
禁止さ
prisoners
せても
will
らう。
be prohibited once you've
ミルグ
woken
ラムを
up.
続行させる
It's
た
for
め
the
に
sake of
もな。
Milgram progressing. So
だから
relax,
一
take a
旦
breather
は
for
安
the
心
moment.
しな。だからよ、次に派手なことが起こるとしたら、二審が終わった後だ。どうなるか覚悟して判決を下すん
Make
だ。
sure you judge with that in mind.
そういうことだ。ミルグラムは感性、道徳、倫理、法律、趣味、思考、性癖、いずれを基準にしてもいいと言ったな。お前らは第一審をその通りにやってくれた。感謝してるよ。そして第二審を迎えた今、お前の脳には新たに別の判断基準が現れただろう。お前らもまた人間だ。囚人個人への思い入れが生まれている。こっちを許せばあっちが危険かもしれない。そっちを許さなければあっちが思わぬ方向に行くかもしれない。そんな利害や損得が生まれる中で、お前らは自分の価値観に従って正しく許す、許さないを決められるのか。難しいよな。難しいんだよ。罪って難しいんだよ。罰って難しいんだよ。分かってる。でもな、その先の決断にこそ俺様が求めているものがあるんだよ。悪いな、熱くなっちまった。どちらにせよ期待してるぜ S。 ミルグラム第二審開始だ。
I feel like I think a majority of my predictions were wrong. That's crazy. Can I also say that more or less confirms it for me that in the second trial's results will result in a couple of them being dead, right? A couple of them will be dead. I don't know how many, we will see, but we'll check that out next week. We'll definitely check that out next week because that's crazy. That is insane. Oh, I should probably have written that down, but man, that's insane, like how far it went. That's crazy. Huh, interesting. Well, we got that information. That information's jarring. Quite jarring. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what more is to come. So, yeah.